Hey, what's happening, folks? Welcome back to Double G Outdoors TV. Hey, we're here at the boat ramp. We're getting ready to get this boat sunk in here and get her into the water and get going. We got about a 20-minute late start compared to what I like to do, but hey, it is what it is, right? We're on the lake though, just after daylight, so let's see if we can get on these crappie. Don't know, temperature's still been in the 80s here recently. Sorry, I'm backing. Temperatures have been in the 80s and low 80s. Nights it's dropping down in the 50s. It was only 50 degrees on the way over here, so hopefully we've had no rain or nothing like we did last week, so hopefully we got a different water condition out here on this lake. So stay tuned and let's see if we can't put some fish in a boat for you. Okay, well, we started in a little shallower water than normal. Mainly because we're in that Fallen Outdoorsman tournament. So if we can pick a catfish up, we're in much shallower water than we normally start in. So we're still measuring fish for that, so we have until the 15th of October for that tournament. We got us a bite. That was a bluegill. That was a bluegill. It is definitely chilly out this morning though. Water temperatures, it's staying cool at night, so it won't be long, folks, till this water temperature's down where we need it. And I just don't like the length of my leader. So I'm going to be cutting that loose and fixing it right now before we get into the heart of things. I'm very particular. I don't like it too long. It will it hinders the way you're. It's so easy to, cause an issue with it when it's too long, so give opportunity to my wife to catch the first fish.
That's so sweet of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm a sweetheart. It's what I do. Oh yeah, I'm hooked up. I thought I had it. It's got to be a bluegill. Not very big. Yep. All right. We drew first blood. We are not skunked. They are not skunked. No skunky. So I brought some low profile baits today. I'm going to be throwing here in a little bit. Just got them in the mail. I'm going to be tying one of them on. She's got it one going. I think she's got it. I'll say that looked like a crappie.
It did.
Throw back in there because that looked like a crappie bite. He's moving that nice and slow. So after this past weekend, folks, my son managed to accidentally close my 7-foot rod in the in the door of the house, helping us get rods out of the boat, and snap one of them. So I wasn't tied up and prepared for today. So I got a Wally back out today because Wally was already tied and ready to roll. Got a good video coming out here. She's hooked up. Coming out this week. She's got her bluegill. She's got her bluegill.
Pretty though.
We're just going up to here to see if we can pick up mainly because we're in fallen outdoors catfish tournament, so we're just trying to see if this shallow water we couldn't grab a quick bite off of a catfish. He's hooked up again.
Oh, that one feels better, Nora.
That does look, no, it's the same one. He was just fighting better.
He's just fighting better. Oh.
Was no better, just fighting better. When this lake starts to hold around 65 or so degrees, I'm expecting it to do the big flip.
Well, it's what, 10 degrees cooler than last week?
Yeah, and it's 10. Yeah, that's true. It is. No, it wasn't 80-degree water last week. Yeah, it was 76. 76 degrees last week. But you got to make it comparable because right now it's much cooler than what it was last week. Plus you had a bunch of water that was, so we got some dirty water here. You keeping track of the fish?
Yep.
Sweet. So the way we do this, folks, is I keep track of the keepers. She keeps track of the amount we catch. That way we're able to tell everybody when they say, how many did you catch? We're able to tell them how many, and then the keeper fish we keep track of separately with our catch counter. I'll tell you, I was just telling my wife this morning, this tree right here is disappointing. There's so much underwater leaves and limbs on this tree. We've only caught crappie off this good one time. And it was later in the day, so we continually keep trying to come back to it. And yeah, you know how crappie are, they move. They're not always there. They're not going to be in the same spot 2 days in a row, more than likely. But one thing about fish is they are a creature of habit, just like everybody else and everything else. Pretty sure it's goose season right now. I hear a lot of shooting near the water, so a lot of duck hunting or whatever, duck season, whatever it is. Rabbit season, duck season. There it is. We're hooked up with a postage stamp. He's fighting it. Look at him digging. No. No. No, just a little bluegill. There he is, folks. Uh-oh. That's probably a crappie, ain't it?
I think it's a cat or something.
No, it ain't a cat. I can see it ain't a cat. You got it hooked funny. It's a largemouth. Oh, I think it's wrapped.
He wrapped himself.
Yeah. You got it hooked in the mouth?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, you're hooked in the mouth. It just wrapped itself is all. You pulled it over a limb is why.
Right.
All right, look at there. She's got her largemouth.
They're largy. See, you put me on the...
Yeah, put her on the minnow award.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, fish. Let's get going here. So we fished the deeper end of the lake last week, like we said we was going to. Picked up one crappie. Like I said, I've never done well on the opposite end of this creek. This lake, I mean. It's there though. It's the structure's there, which means they've got to be there at certain times. It's just I've yet to find them. We got about 2 or 3 more lakes we got to hit this year. We've been trying to wait for the weather to chill out a little bit. That way we got good weather. don't want to make the drive because they're ways away, but I want to make it when it's cool enough. If we're going to crappie fish, I want it to be crappie fishing. Plus, I was supposed to go this weekend, but he had a game. I got a kid, Kyson, who we're going to take fishing next Saturday. Next Saturday evening, we're taking him and presenting him with a new rod. There we go, we're hooked up. Hooking him up with a new rod. That's a crappie, a nice crappie. Yeah, give me a measure, just to measure him for the folks. That's a nice crappie. Super nice crappie. It's probably 10 inch or so. I want to.
Sorry.
What are you sorry about? I was gonna say something, but I can't remember now. You got me off guard there. Oh, come on, dude. He broke me. He's got my hook in his mouth still. Well, me being stupid.
Oh, you bluegill.
First off, give me back my hook. You don't need that.
He thinks he does.
He thinks so. Told you he was good, folks. 10 3/4. Everything's bumping. Right there's 11. Right in front of my finger. And he is right there. Just below it. Alright. Now we got us a keeper. Mama? You want to thump net him?
Yep.
We're going to put him in our trusty thump net. Get him back in the water. Wipe the scum off my hand.
Put your hook back on.
Yeah, tie a hook. I was afraid I didn't have him good when I tied. Get him.
I was trying.
You jerked it out of his face.
I'm trying to get him back in the water. I'm doing too much.
Are you?
I am.
She is. She ams. She ams. I love it. You folks have no idea how much I love it. We're out here just doing it. Having fun. Look, people, we need to be taking children. Double G Outdoors TV, baby. Need to be taking children, you know, more tackle box, less Xbox. Ooh, I am almost out of liters. I forgot. Don't talk to me. She always says that to me. Now she's hooked up. I think that's a crappie. That is not a crappie. Anyway, less Xbox, more tackle box. That's what I was trying to say. Get these kids interested in something that's, you know, more constructive outside. What we're doing, folks, as parents and as a society, is we're raising a bunch of zombies. You know, I used to have a joke with a friend all the time because some of the people and some of the stupid things we see them do, we always used to say, well, they walk among us. But the sooner we realize we're the reason, the sooner we can fix it, right? We're the reason these people act the way they act and do the things they do. And, well, we're going to have to start that over. Number one, I got too much line here and it's pulling against me. As parents and everything else, we're being absolutely silly. We're letting electronics raise our kids. Now, this is my opinion, and you're free to say, dude, shut up. That's fine. You don't have to agree. But I do believe that if we just started working on getting these kids involved with something different, So we're on the board for a keeper crappie. My mom's finally home from Michigan, so she's going to be ready for some fish. Sooner than later, because she loves fish. And actually, we're just sitting here talking. We may try to get her out tonight to my buddy's pond. Now, there's not crappie in this pond, but you'll be seeing this week a video from it. One video. I got 2 videos coming out from this pond. And it's got some monsters in it. And my kids have been fishing there all year, but I just went last weekend for the first time, even though I've had an open invitation for a couple years, and just, you know, try not to take advantage of the situation with my friends. I got several friends that's got nice crop. She's got one going here. And I just don't want to, I don't want to say hinder, but I don't want them to think I'm taking advantage of our friendship. That's how I am. But some of them are like, hey, oh, first cast, really? Oh, there it came. You know, it's just one of those things. And it's something I kind of pride myself on, is like, and I teach my kids, when you leave a place, keep it cleaned up, keep it picked up, don't leave your trash. If you see someone else's trash, kind of grab it if you can, you know what I mean? I get it if you can't. But I pulled out. I had set my minnows on my tonneau cover, and I pulled out of this house because I was running late, trying to get to the junior pool league on Sunday. Set it on my tonneau cover, put my stuff in my inside of my truck. We are hooked on, your bag's hooked. So anyhow, as I pulled out, I get home, I go to put my, try to go to put my worms. I had a little brand new thing of worms. I didn't even use worms that day, because I was actually going to get a mess of bluegill for my mom. And long story short, when I pulled out of his driveway, they fell off of the daggone tonneau cover. I got home, realized I didn't have them. Jody, it's getting stuck again. And I was like, I called him immediately and said, hey, I'm sorry, man, this happened. That you're going to find them probably in your driveway somewhere, because he has a pretty long lane. And sure enough, they were in the driveway right by his new house. He found them, and then he was taking his boys to junior league, and he gave them to my sons at junior league because I wasn't feeling good that day, and I didn't make it. I didn't end up making it at all. But anyhow, I had to tell him, hey, man, I apologize, man. But, you know, he's like, hey, man, it happens to everybody. He's like, not like you threw it down on purpose. I said, no. Well, I told him before anybody ever found it. I was like, hey, I think it fell off my tonneau cover. But first time I fished a place, isn't that crazy? That's the kind of crap that happens to you, though. That's why I don't take advantage of my friends using their places up, because I just don't want to. Nah, it's no big deal to no one else, but me making sure that I didn't leave that trash on his property was, and that's why I made the phone call. I guess the best way to say is that I'm trying to protect the outdoors that I'm fishing. Something I've never done, folks, was troll for catfish, crappie, anything like that. I'm just walleye fishing. I know it's got its perks and reasoning, and if I had to eat, I wouldn't be a bit afraid to do it. I'd do whatever I had to do to eat, but I just don't quite understand, for me, how that's as fun as me searching, finding. I don't know where these fish are at in here. I get an idea by looking at graphs, looking at the structure, figuring them out, coming week after week to same place. It looks monotonous, but what I'm trying to do, times, temperatures, figuring out a pattern, and then eventually one day you won't put me through here that I won't have an idea what to do. You are hung up. Take a moment here while we're waiting on those fish to bite. show you these new baits I got. So these are 1.5 inch long split tails. Bought them in bulk. Someone on the internet, basically. This is a black and silver fleck with a silver bottom. Split tail, 1.5 inch. I'm going to be throwing those with a 1/64 ounce jig head. I'm going to order in a bunch more of these smaller profiles just because I really didn't have any. And I'm finding out more and more that there's days that they just don't want nothing big. They want a teeny tiny profile bait. They want that when they're sluggish. So we're going to up our game with that a little bit. We're learning a little bit every time we come out, which is the name of the game. I'm trying to get up in the shallow and drag to the drop off and let that bait just flutter in front of that drop off like that as it comes off. That triggers so many strikes because they're a fish that attacks from the bottom side up. They attack a bottom up, from the bottom up.
I might have lost my net. I don't know. I think I caught that.
Yep, you sure did. She went from thinking she lost her minnow to catching a minnow. Look at that.
Yeah, look how little he is. Poor little guy.
Bluegill master of the universe. There she is. She's mine, folks. You can't have her. Every fish she catches, we get 1 spoonful. Or 1 forkful, I mean. Today she is, anyway. That's what I mean to say. Today she's been a bluegill machine. That's how it works, though. Alright, I got that, whatever it is. He's got an attitude. He's a bluegill. A little bluegill with an attitude. Look at him. Yeah, my guy, I got close to your eyeball, I know. I did not get him. Yeah, just because they're little. There we are. Whatever you are. Another bluegill, Lord. Hang on just a sec there. Yeah, there are tons of bluegill today.
Yeah.
Did you mark this one?
Yes, I did.
Bait stealing. Yahoos. I mean, you're throwing it way up in a tree. It isn't even like it's close to the water.
I'm trying to get way up in there.
Oh, that's not working, is it?
No, it's not exactly. Try to check out the structure.
There we go. And we got some fish. That seems like a crappie. That is a crappie. And he's a keeper. He's not as big as that first one. No. Yeah, I'm positive. Absolutely positive. Quit, guy. I'll lie to you.
I told you. He gets bigger all around.
He's not bigger. He's the exact same size, 10 3/4. Look here. 10 and...
He just looks whiter to me.
He's not. But he's a good eater fish.
Well, that's one more than we had last week.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, last 3 weeks or so, we've been turning all of our fish back because we didn't have enough even for a mess. Almost 11 inches, 10 3/4. Pretty black. Look at that sun hit that thing. Look at that eyeball.
You want to step down here? Or you want me to grab?
Just lean. Oh. Well.
Hold on.
Here, just lean the bag to me.
I can't. It's wrapped. That's why I said. I was going to put it in there.
There we go. All right, we're chiseling. We're chiseling at it. Mama Boggs would be proud of us right now. See, if you stick around, folks, you're gonna get to see the abuse I have to endure from her. She's you heard her threaten me on camera, right?
There we go.
She threatened me on camera. I'm about to beat you, and because I caught one fish here, she wants to fish for a half hour in that one spot. I'm just kidding. Except for the beating part. That part's true.
Whatever.
She just wants to hit me. Let me lip this leaf. Got me a leaf. Alright folks, as the camera was dying from the battery, caught a nice little largie on the same bait I was catching them on last weekend. I've yet to catch a crappie on it. But they sure, them largemouths sure like that bait right there. This slab magnet, blue fleck with the purple tail, pink head. Alright, stand by, we're going to change our battery.